Alright, we're back on turn 54. Prior to this battle, I did a mistake playing the game. So obviously I need to save after battles too, so I don't have to replay battles if something bad happens, like for example an army joining the cleansing feature or crusades. We will auto-win this. I had already won it. Win defender. I don't remember what turn it was on. Now we will return control to the Midna faction immediately. Turn report. Settlement besieged Paladorf. This battle hasn't been fought yet. Remember what I did? I moved these troops here. And we will just return control. Finally. Alright, so we get to fight this battle this time around. We can see King Dodongo's strat model now. That's nice that we get to fight this battle. It's a year, Siege of Time. It's an army. Golem, 2 units of Demokan Scouts, a unit of Demokan Surveyors, a unit of Gerudos, and our bodyguard. King Dodongo inside. King Dodongo could crash if we kill him in battle. Also the Oocca are not the most stable faction. So we'll have to save. They want to fight the battle. We still will lose our alliances with the others after this battle. If we retreat, we are still at war with them, and the others will choose the side of the Gorons. So let's fight the battle on the battle map, I guess. Just pop. Yeah, if I had forgotten to shut down the tool, we will start the game now, the battle. Start deployment. Move the advisor. We're starting here. 2 units. Unit of Sheikah monks, spearmen, light infantry spearmen, Sheikah the country light infantry, and Sheikah 2 units of Sheikah monks actually. Enemy armies inside of their city, and we have our ally on the other side, including a unit of golems here. We have the Demokan scouts, 250 of them, Gerudos, light infantry, mummies, more Demokan scouts, and we have the bodyguard, Demokan commanders, an animal handler unit. Really strong animal handler unit. Okay. We do not have any siege. Our ally has the golem. It can fire a beam towards the gate. They can destroy the gate. Okay. And I will post the right. The tool didn't work. We'll play without it. Let's start the battle. Hopefully the Oocca can do this on their own. We'll fast forward the battle. The Sheikah, they are loyal followers of the Goddesses of Hyrule. So of course they will side with Oocca, even if it costs them the rest of the allies. Of course Lord Agahnim took the side of the Church of Majora later. But anyway, now let's hope that they will destroy the gate with the Miner's Golem. Otherwise we will lose, because we won't be able to destroy their gatehouse. The gatehouse there. They have King Dodongo inside. Who can also fire a giant fireball. We'll have to exit if we can't do anything. By moving the unit, we started the marching music. I'm worried they won't move from their positions. Here comes the Sheikah monks. There are only 21 in the unit, 37 in this unit, 21 in the other. Can't do shit. Great. Gorons are controlling the gate. I guess we should have used auto one. Have to resolve it then. Try to move in anyway. Can't do anything, we'll exit the battle. Alright, a new turn. We won't change the stance. Turn report. We don't change anything right now. Move back our troops. Need to do this from scratch again. Path blocked. Now we have the Sheikah user interface, or UI at least, which is good. Need to move everyone again. So we are neutral to the Kingdom of Hyrule and the others. Kind of do not like that. Move back all the troops. Who relates with Gerudo? Who relates with the Goma? Very poor relations with the Goma. Troops like we did previously. Might do slightly different moves this time. We won't declare war on them like we did previously when we took the fort. Here we have Zelda too. She's still outside of the capital of Hyrule. More troops to Agahnim's army. Nations versus Goma very poor. All the troops back. Very poor relations with the Gerudo. Huge army into Asrilis. Or under Asrilis' command. Asrilis' command. These troops will move back to leave these troops here in case the Oocca want to attack again. Move these troops back. We'll try again. Okay, let's end the turn. Zora are fighting the Zabrosian there. Defeated an army of the Zabrosian outside of noon. They moved our troops for most areas. Which means the map could change. Tried again. Do they have nothing special? I think we will just have to resolve crushing defeat. Okay. 56 soon. Training complete. We got new troops. We won't change the stance. Right. You have no money to hire anyone. Right, Imp is almost there. Of course, he would get stuck or free. Hylian army here. Pretty big army. They have Keatons too. Weakness of the Hylian army is that they have almost no cavalry. They can only get cavalry from London Ranch and from nowhere else, limiting their army's strength. So they have mostly infantry and ranged units, like archers and crossbowmen. They do not have a lot of cavalry. Just move past our former allies. Try to gather all our troops in one location. General over there. Diplomat moved. Alien armies nearby. Hyrule is blocking our way. Many armies. Cost us a lot of allies to side with the Oocca, it would seem. Maybe I should have sided with Hyrule and others. Sided with the Gorons. Maybe. Move this unit down here. I did previously. We have Sant, and Lady Meaty, Cunning. So I haven't checked out this area yet. We have the Toki capital here, so Toki village. We have a larger Toki army here now. Then we have North Toki village over there. Alright, so two large armies. They're Bongo and Astrally. We need an army for Impa too. I believe it's about to gather. We need Lord Agahnim's army to be a fully sized army as well. It's not big enough yet. Okay, we'll end the turn. The Midna faction should be strong enough now to hold their own, even against the Darknuts. Darknuts have, I believe, 3 areas or 2. They're very strong, so they might reconquer some areas. We'll see. They are not too weak. Oh, we have a unit. Let's see what is happening down there. Oh, we have another attack by Lear. They still do not have any equipment to take down gates, so we'll use auto resolve, crushing defeat again. Gorons have won 2 battles. That area of battles. On turn to battle stance. We're on turn 57. Relations worsened. Gorons poor. Gerudo perfect. Improved. Diplomatic information. The following factions will be declared their allies. Undead Stalfos and the Kokiri. Lizalfos and the Kokiri. It seems the Stalfos have bent the knee to the Kokiri and the Lizalfos as well. So let's see. Kokiri. They have made a vassal of the Lizalfos and of the Stalfos. In other words, they have defeated the Stalfos and the Lizalfos, and the Kingdom of Hyrule have defeated the Goma without even taking back their area and without taking any of the main Goma lands. They defeated the Gerudo as well. They just bent the knee when they realized Hyrule was too strong. Then I believe there are no other vassals. So in this mod, factions will become vassals when they feel they are losing the war or that the other faction is too strong. The turn report. Oh, so they took the wrong path as usual. Relations worsened. Kingdom of Hyrule poor. Very poor. Abysmal relations with the Kingdom of Hyrule now. Doesn't matter. all the troops in one location before we do anything. We won't do the battle stance thing until at least when we are on turn 91 in the campaign. Oh, we have a Twilight unit here. Captain Midna. Right, we'll ignore it. Ordona Province poor. Yeah, we're moving their lands too. We are no longer allied. So Impa almost has a full-sized army. We need to balance the three armies so that they are not so that they are about the same in quality. We need the final troops to reach the area. We're marching from Farron Woods, from the Kokiri Forest and from the Ordona farmlands. We move the diplomat. We need it to we need her to speak to the Kingdom of Hyrule. Here we have a spy. Move the spy over here. I'm still holding Paladorf. Here. We will have 4 big armies. So we'll be ready for war, but we won't start a war until time. Here we have Zelda. Princess Zelda won the horse, the real one. She's still alive. Both Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 exist now in the campaign. Let's move these 2 units there. These will move too. Alright, not much we can do there. More troops coming from the Zora lands. All of them. We have the cool Fairy General here. Saya. Cool model. Just move past here. I guess these lands will probably fall to the Oocca sooner or later. Past the Zora now. Zora laying siege to Subrosian held noon. They have the general Rosa, one of 2 generals of the Subrosian faction. They have their leader Rosa in the Subrosian lands. She will never go to Hyrule. Can leave this unit here until we know if they succeed in conquering the area or not. They still have Ambi side of Orlara. Viren here. We'll keep our spies here so we can see what is happening. Wonder if Sand is still alive and Dark Onyx doesn't look like it. Also keep a unit there just in case. Ah, we have some units here too. Let's move them down there. Here, army is blocking our way. Okay. Relations worse and Kokiri poor. Okay. Very poor. Want all our troops to be united. Almost all. Let's move these troops back. Blocked by Gorons here. Okay, let's end the turn. The cleansing will probably happen soon. Should be a video days the faction under AI only just when that happened previously. No stance change. Relations improved. Gerudo perfect. Nice. Turn report. Versus the Twilight have the best production in the world. Highland army here. Mostly infantry. Fuck, he went the wrong way. It wasn't intended. Let's just go past these guys. Higher forests have been emptied. Fully sized army. General is leading that army too. Right, almost a fully sized army. We need 2 more units. Aghanim's army. Then we have a 4th army. No, we have 4 heroes and 1 general, so we have 5 armies. We want all of them to be fully sized and balanced. We need all the heroes to meet up, and then we'll balance out the rosters. Should have a balance between ranged units and infantry. They have no cavalry. They do have cannons though. So in 10 turns we're on turn 68, 78 in 20 turns, 88 in 30 turns. We need to wait with betraying Hyrule. They do not need to be their ally. Just need to wait with betraying them until turn 91. Zelda 3 spawns. So it's correct. The lore. More interesting that way. Just move the troops this way. I can move up here, then move back. Need the map visible. Move this spy over here. Alright, let's end the turn. Zora failed at noon. Oh, I forgot to move that from Sandcrab. Can keep him her there. Keep an eye on the area. The Gorons take it or something. Okay, training complete with new troops. Turn report. As before. We have new troops here. Others, this unit, this army. Only one missing. Nice. Now this general has a fully sized army too. Merge all the units, we have room for one more. Alright, 4 fully sized armies. All with new custom models. This unit took the wrong way. Fuck that unit, idiot. It's supposed to go this way. Agahnim. Malon in Lon Ranch. And Link probably in this area. Naldorico. Speak to the Kingdom of Hyrule. So they cannot. They are toward the Gorons, we cannot become their allies because of it. I need this unit to move into Lord Agahnim's army. Then we have too many units, too few generals. A few units too much. We'll use them as spies then on the map. Or as refillment for the army. Move the spies. Alright, let's end the turn. I want the Shadow Temple. It's the unofficial Sheikah capital. This is the Sheikah capital. We won't take it until turn 91. Declaring war on the Kingdom of Hyrule is like declaring war on all their allies too. We do not want to have war with them until the proper date. It's because of the Oocca that we look. No, we won't change the stance. It would be nice to take it. They have no garrison in the fort, but it's a declaration of war. Good, they have all the troops filled up. They have 5 armies, fully sized armies, plus some extra troops. Sidian is here with an army. 2 big armies here. Link seems to be wanting to stay in the capital. Don't want to speak to Link. Move towards the Highland capital. They have a lot of armies without generals. Order of the Wizard just has a few units, nothing else. I will move this Sheikah spy unit too. Blocked by the Gorons here. Move this unit too. The Lebrina army. So it's side of Lena's city. Capital. Okay. Move the spies. There. Took armies. The bringing armies. Move down there. And the turn. We're on turn 60 now. I think I will enter a phase where you just click and turn soon. But we can betray the Kingdom of Hyrule. Unless they want an alliance again. No stance change. Ability seize the forces of the Twilight in the Oocca. Turn report is before probably. Smaller troops. No one blocked our way. Good. Here we have an army blocking the path. Only infantry. Ranged infantry and other infantry. So we have 6 units against an army. Wouldn't win. Move this unit into the forest. Give up 7th unit. Then 3 more units. That's 10 units. Half an army. Move the diplomat to the Kingdom of Hyrule's capital. Oh, we have Zelda here. Princess Zelda won the harsh true leader. Then we have Zora inside the capital. Speak to Zelda. We can't do anything because we are at war with one of their allies, the Gorons. Okay. Zelda 1 is still alive at turn 61. Go down here with a spy. Don't want any black areas. Here we have another Moblin area available in. Black areas on the map. Alright. End the turn. Right, training complete. We have new troops in Kakariko, or outside of Kakariko. It's nice. Three Highland units blocking our way there. Obsidian, Kalian, Zelda, so yeah, Hyrule is really strong. A lot of armies. Just end the turn. I didn't move the spy, but it doesn't matter. Another area of the sword. Next turn, clicking now. It's possible. Stance change, no. Right. So win these troops too. Have 8 troops there now. Troops here, it's recruited just now. It's 8 plus 3. Okay, so we have one too many. We will have a full-sized army plus one additional soldier. They're kind of blocking their path here. We'll move around. Need to move the spies this time. General Malbalf here. Oh yes, Crown Ridge Gorons. They've taken the Crown Ridge area now. Okay, let's end the turn. We'll see. I think that Sant actually won 100%. He seems to have lost Darknuts and Sant himself. Their armies. Oocca moving their armies too. No stance change. Diplomatic information. The following factions will declare that they are allies. The Husky's remnants of the Kokiri. The Husky's remnants have become a vassal of the Kokiri. They also bent the knee, just like the Lizalfos and the Stalfos. They defeated 3 factions in the forest now, out of 4 enemies. Stalfos the undead, Lizalfos the lizards, and the Husky's remnants, the mansids. They only have the deck scraps left, for they control all of the forest. Hyrule has made the spiders and the Gerudo bend the knee. I think personally that maybe the mod would be more fun if Hyrule could get horses from more places than just London Ranch. I mean, other factions can that, like for example Lanyru Province can get their horses from all their areas, and same is true for other factions that have horses, but Hyrule can't. Maybe should change that so they can get horses from everywhere. It would be more fun to play as Hyrule if they had more horsemen. And less of infantry and ranged units. Hylian armies are marching after Agahnim. You have to move to this area. Two armies here. Including Keatons. Relations with Kokiri. Turn report. Right, let's see. We'll move the spies. Maybe. Oocca, another deck area. The General Cadmilopp, generic general. Okay. I believe that the Librarians could probably take back areas, but Twilight faction still has Sand. King Sand, the Bloody, is still alive. They have the dragon, that's why they haven't lost yet, I believe. Here we have a Moblin dealer, out of Majora, priest of Majora. Okay, we have Hylian diplomats, Hylian army. Of course, the Majora faction can get the Hylian cavalry from this place. Any Hylian area, I believe. I'm not sure if they can get them from any or from just London branch and this place. I'm not sure. Okay, let's end the turn. We will be attacked by many factions. The Ordona Province, maybe even others like that. So we need to be prepared. All the armies. First goal would be to take the Hylian areas down. River Zora still. Complete, we have new troops. Perfect. Or declared Kokiri on the Deck tribes, so they finally attacked the final faction side of the forest. The Husky's remnants have bent the knee. highlands are blocking our path here. They followed us all the way over here. It's not okay. Back up Lord Agahnim. 2 armies. We had a general here too of a lake. She was leading the other army. Oh, this general. Have 6 armies, almost 7. Take army over there. Your highlands moving. Here are more Majora troops. End the turn. So I wanted all the Sheikah armies to come balanced forces. I don't want to declare war on the Highland yet, which means I can't move them out of the way, because that's the same as declare. Kakusha the Green spawned at turn 66. Lizalfos. He says, "Bah, you don't look so special to me. Too bad. Nardo says you'll be commanding us. Just make sure the Kokiri are our first target, will you? Those filthy demons try to deceive us by appearing as children. It's insidious." Kakusha the Green is now serving as a general in the Lizalfos army. Bodyguard consists of 3 hoppers. Traits: good, amateur, angry, bloodthirsty, deranged, spoiler, energetic. They got a new custom general. Doesn't have a unique strat model yet. Okay. Down here, check these troops. They have crews in their army. Here we have an Ordonian area, still held by Ordona. Taking it back from the Moblins, I believe. The Moblins had it previously. Ordona started with it and the Moblins took it, and the Ordonians have taken it back. From the Moblins, we have a general, Sidin. Also have General Kalian inside that force. Cut off 2 of our armies. Alright, let's end the turn. This episode became pretty long. Not any battles as of yet. We'll continue until we have had a battle at least, I think. End the episode at the end of the battle. That's the idea at least. Troops. That's not counting all their allies too. Stance change. Diplomatic information. The following factions declared that they are allies. The Fairies of Tarm and the Zora. The following factions declared a truce. The Ordonians and the Fairies of Tarm. Okay. Relations improved. Ordona Province. Good. Turn report. Canyon lands. Alright, let's end the turn. Cleansing called. Dead Monk Tree. First stage of time is called a worldwide cleansing of settlements. Of a settlement in Hyrule. Be it the Goma, the cursed Kingdom of Hyrule, the forces of the Twilight, or even the Church of Majora itself. All the factions loyal to the Goddesses are expected to join the cleansing. It's time to cleanse Hyrule of these intruders. Dead Monk Tree, that's Majora Prime. Can't change the name because of bug. Then the Sheikah would crash on turn 2 all the time. Look at the number of Hylian armies. They have a lot of armies. They have more numbers than ours. Down here, Ordonians have taken that area. The Canyons are still holding this area. Here we have Kalnita the Saint and Valgos the Saint, two generic generals. We have Skalkita, a unique general, and Gomez, another unique general. The Kingdom of Hyrule. Okay, heavy cavalry. Right. End the turn again. Oh, Iran is moving on the map. That's her strat model. Iran the cunning Flebrina. No stance change. Diplomatic information. The following factions have declared true. Zora and the forces of the Twilight under King Sand. Zora and the river Zora. Okay. Cleansing grows. Kingdom of Hyrule and Ordona Province have joined against Majora. Kokiri have the best production in the world and the largest population now. Okay. Let's move the spy over here. Ordonians have taken this area under General Kingdom of Akana's capital. Akana itself. Then we have a fort here, which is the uncursed Akana city. Alright. Maybe Ordona was too powerful for Akana when they spawned, but they still held the area down here. Lost the other two areas. Then they should have two more Icanian areas, but one of them were held by the Majora faction. The other one I don't know about, but probably Majora. They spawn later in this campaign. I'm playing the Hyrule Historia-Campaign. The freeform version of it. Without locked alliances. Okay. Spy could move. So we have General Maxai, Zokzak, Calcotec, and Gerudo the Wrathful inside. Some Storm Zora. Oocca outside. King Sarusef is still around. The Kokiri here. End the turn. Now we are on turn 70. Right, stance change. No. Decline. Move this spy over here. The Ordona Province are holding Ulnach now. I believe that's the area that was held by Church of Majora previously. Majora seems to be holding the other area down here. So I can only have one area, okay. They're pretty weak in this campaign. Move this spy up. Area, Siege of the Forests, inside of the Faron Prime Capital, ex-capital of the Lizalfos. Let's end the turn. We'll ignore the Sage of it, because when we join a clan and then we draw from them or leave them the troop, I don't like that. That's why I restarted the game and I saw that the units of the army would just disappear one after the other. Majora has a huge army inside their capital. Border clad, the Oocca on the force of the Twilight under King Sand. Okay. I will spawn troops this time. Move them into this army. Merge the troops. Some of them were spent as before. Right down. To move this way. Oh, a huge Highland army here. Yeah, I think the Highlands would be more fun if they had access to cavalry from all their areas. Doesn't make sense that they only have cavalry from London Ranch. Maybe in the Legend of Zelda that was the place where they had their horses. This is a kingdom. Every other faction has cavalry from everywhere, so makes sense. It would make the faction stronger and less boring if they had access to more cavalry. Also, there are other cavalry unit that replaces the Hyrulean Knights in the late game, I believe on turn 159 or something. It needs to be as numerous as the Hyrulean Knights. Currently, I believe it's not as numerous, it's weaker. It has better stats, but it's less numerous. I will change that too and make it as numerous as the other one, because it replaces the other one in the late game. Okay. Move down here. Majora army, Highlands. Oh, we have Majora Zelda the horse here. Zelda 3, Cultist Majora Zelda 3. Okay. Highland, Majora Highland army. The Majora units too. And the Puis, they are only available from this place. Any faction can get them from this place except the Oocca. Majora can also get them. The only regional units that Majora can get. It's kinda unfair that Majora can get cavalry, Highland cavalry from more places than Hyrule. Need to check me though. Seems to have the wrong bodyguard. Should have a bodyguard of Blue Watchers, but he had a bodyguard of Moblins. We'll need to check that too. Let's end the turn. This episode became way too long. Hyrule. Oh, General of Hyrule is fighting Majora now. Still deceased, took in the forces of the Twilight. Relations improved. Ordona Province, very good, okay. Left hand report. Give the General Zora here, the Kingdom of Hyrule. I think Majora is showing the cleansing. Oh, we have Husky's army blocking our way here. We're still at war with them. Okay. Here we have General Malkali, the Hyrule Kingdom. Here we have no general. Alright. Let's move in here. Remove the black area. Let's end the turn. Then we will just click and turn instead. We are backed up. We'll fight this battle on the battlefield, but I think we will simply not win it. And move these troops back. Rations version has its remnants poor. Oh, we have Zelda 1 here. Please join the cleansing. Real Zelda 1. Okay, and we have Malin inside of London Ranch. Move the spy. Closer to Hyrule Prime. Okay, end the turn. We'll check the map when we're about to betray Hyrule too. Because a lot might have changed. The turns. Complete with new units. Spawning. Disease. Okay, the new units. Units continue to spawn in this stance. End the turn. Of course we could finish a campaign in the shadow stance, but that one we use. Okay, and also that means when we conquer areas they will fall to Hyrule. Successful cleansing dead market tree. Nice. Kingdom of Hyrule has conquered Majora capital. Majora armies failed to stop them. We got help from General Donavanal of the Ordona Province. Successful cleansing Majora Prime. Now that this settlement has fallen to the cleansing armies, jubilant worshippers of the Goddesses of Hyrule throughout the known world are helping to spread the news of their resounding victory over the Majora believers or the fallen sage that opposed them. In this case it was Majora believers. Okay. That's bad for us because we want an alliance with Majora later. In Hyrule Historia. Move back to the area of Zelda here. She's still here. She doesn't have the biggest army. She's mostly Hylian troops and Majora demons. Some Puis, but Pooh is really strong. And the Majora demons, at least the eyes of Majora. Okay, let's just end the turn. This episode became way longer than I thought it would. Soon we have passed the turn numbers of the Labyrinthine campaign. 22 or something, maybe 77. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played that campaign. In the Hyrule campaign I was on turn 91, so we are not there yet. Zelda 3 spawns. And I believe it was in the Hyrule campaign. We're there. Defeat imminent, the Kokiri. If you are sitting upon a grand plan to conquer the known world, now is the time to put it into action. Another faction has but achieved world domination. As the Kokiri are about to achieve their victory conditions, you could still probably continue the campaign even if they win, but yeah, they have managed to make the Deku tribes bend the knee too. So the Lizalfos and Faron Woods, the Deku tribes in the Deku part of the forest, and the Husky's remnants in the middle of the forest. They all three have bent the knee to the Kokiri, and the undead Lizalfos that held parts of the forest have also bent the knee. So they have defeated every faction in the forest, which means they are holding most of the forest now. When a faction bend the knee and become a vassal, then their areas count as the faction they are a vassal of. So, for example, the Kokiri areas now extends to the Deku areas, the Lizalfos areas, the Husky's remnant areas, and the Lizalfos areas. So they count as the areas of the Kokiri. Okay, and that's why the Kokiri are about to win. Because they own all the lands in the forest now. Following factions are now at war with each other, the Kingdom of Hyrule and the Zora. Good. Following factions have declared that they are allies, the Deku tribes and the Kokiri. The Darknut Legion have declared a truce with the Gorons. The Deku tribes have declared a truce with the Lizalfos and with the Lizalfos, because they were already vassals. The Kokiri, the Gorons were not, but yeah, something happened there too. Okay. The Highlands are now fighting the Zora. Let's end the turn. I will need to go and eat again. Half an hour. This orbit. We are on turn 77 soon. As soon as possible. Oh, training complete with new troops. Look, Zelda herself have a right here now. Maybe they want to go to the Zora, but we are blocking their path. Okay. Yeah, I will improve the Kingdom of Hyrule by letting them have cavalry from every area. And if the Majora faction can't get them cavalry from all the Hylian areas, they will get that too. I just want the Hylian armies to have more cavalry and not just infantry and crossbowmen. Also, I believe that the elite cavalry needs to be more numerous. Let's end turn. We'll make Hyrule a little bit more efficient in the battles. With more cavalry units. Their armies. Less infantry. Otherwise their armies consist of mostly crossbowmen, archers, macemen, swordsmen, recruits, and one or two cavalry units. Cavalry, which is good. Then they won't suck as much. Okay. The turn report. Dramatic information. Following factions are now at war with each other. Oocca and the Kingdom of Hyrule. Following factions have been excommunicated the Kingdom of Hyrule. Goma, good relations. So the Kingdom of Hyrule have been excommunicated. They seem to have good relations now. Okay, let's just end the turn. Looks like their capital now, if you look at the map. Interesting. They defeated after defeat. They have their own guidance. Vera and the Cunning and Labyrinth. Maybe they use those. Take out the dragon. Also, I believe Sand faction had Olg, Shadowblow General, and Dark Onyx, but they seem to have been defeated already. You have a generic general, the Majora faction. Your disciples, and the Ordonian general, Donavano, smooth here. Okay, Kingdom of Hyrule has become a client kingdom of the Ordona Province. That is not surprising, seeing as how Hyrule only had one area and Ordona Province has a lot of areas. That's the problem with playing Hyrule Historia, where certain factions spawn so late that other factions have become behemoths, which means the smaller factions won't have a chance. So if Order of the Visceral, when they spawn, if we play that long, we will make sure that they take their capital and the Keaton Cartel area. We'll control them for a bit. To end the turn. Oh, the Fears of Tarm are now laying siege to Sandcrypt Co, held by the Zora and led by generals, led by captains. The map will be interesting to look at in, I believe, 12 turns. Win by achieving their victory condition. Can still continue. Training complete. Ordona Province is laying siege. 2 generals Halisal to Majora. Oh, Zelda here is in trouble. Didn't expect them to lose. That sucks if she dies. I wanted an alliance with her. Alright. New troops. Okay. We have no troops to send there. For Majora, who are their allies? They're allied to the Darknut Legion, the Kingdom of Hyrule, and the force of the Twilight under sand. They are still intact. They are at war with many factions. Majora himself seems to know where to be found. He's a giant of this faction. I'm not too surprised that the Hylian troops are losing. They have the same stats as the Hylian ones of the Kingdom of Hyrule. But the 2 should be really good. They might lose. Let's end the turn. You're on turn 80 now. Soon 81. Only watch killed. Maybe 182 with Lebrina campaign, the old version of Hyrule Total War. Onan, unremarkable mighty. Yeah, I believe I had reached this. But a turn with the Lebrina campaign, I believe, takes an entire 3 hours to play. If I play the battles to very long turns, but I'm probably at turn 82 or something. Onan, unremarkable mighty. My attention to you, sir. I am Onan, but I'm mighty in the Legion. Should you need my skill, you may find me with ease. Onan is now serving as a general in the Darknut Legion army. Bodyguard consists of mighty traits: good defender, disciplinarian, intelligent, inspiring speaker, disloyal, discontent general. Oh, Ilya, famous horse breeder, spawns also on turn 81. Well, hello there. I'm Ilya, daughter of Mayor Bo, and the champion breeder of horses down here in Ordona Province. If you ever need horses or for anything, I'm the one to come to about it. This is now, Ilya is now serving as a general in the Ordona Province army. Bodyguard consists of Ordona horsemen, traits: horse racer, hypochondriac, unjust, good trader, drinks, angry. And she has a unique strat model, while the Darknut hero do not have that yet. Celine, Zora ambassador, spawns for the Zora's domain on turn 81. He also has a unique model. Greetings and good day. I am Celine, a warrior that was trained in Lanyru Province. I have since decided my efforts might be better serving as ambassador, but should the Dominion need to be defended, you may call on me. Celine is now serving as general in the Zora army. Bodyguard consists of infiltrators, very fast, like units, like ninjas of the Zora. Traits: aesthetic, handsome, assassin master, good diplomacy, miserly intelligent. So his bodyguard is like the Zora variant of a Sheikah assassin. No stance change. We had a lot of heroes spawning. Alliance announced Ordonians and the Fairies of Tarm. They might join the Fairies of Tarm then in 10 turns. Ordona Province have taken the position as the militarily strongest faction from the Kingdom of Hyrule, and they are also the overall strongest faction now. Kokiri still has the largest population and the best production in the world, and the Oocca has the best financial situation. Majora is in Zelda. Majora is in trouble. They are besieged. They have very few numbers. Don't know where their armies are. They can aid them in time. Doesn't look good. Let's just we'll just end the turn. Zelda is still here. We'll end the turn. I don't believe I've reached 82 with Librarian. I don't remember that Celine and Ilya and all the others are further in this campaign than in the Librarian campaign. More battles in the Librarian campaign each turn. One was like 3 hours or 2 hours long. There were battles in I used NVIDIA Shadow Play Recorder. If I continue that campaign, we will also make shorter videos. 1 battle per video. Tilara, Promising Mage, spawns at turn 82. Greetings, Superior. I am Tilara, the wife of Celine. I currently am but a librarian, but years ago I was once quite the mage. Now that my husband has joined the war effort, I felt it only loyal and proper to do the same. Tilara is now serving as a general in Zora army. Bodyguard consists of Zora mages. Traits: aesthetic, good diplomacy, intelligent. Don't change the stance. Should have a lot of new generals on the map. We'll just click on next turn. Fuck. Zelda killed her. Not good. The Majora faction might be defeated. Training complete. New units. No spawns this time. Ordona Province now has the best production in the world too. We have new troops. Can't move all of them, fortunately. Too many Hylians in the way. Just click end turn. I'm disappointed that Majora Zelda died and is still alive, but yeah, they lost their kind of their leader. Majora himself might also be dead. Lord Agahnim has moved out to Fort of Wings. Ordona Province has the strongest military, the largest population, the best production in the world, and is the overall strongest faction. The Oocca has better financial conditions, but otherwise the Ordona Province is now the strongest in every area except financial. Okay. End the turn. Looks like the Librinians might have gone into Zaporozhye too. Defeat imminent, Ordona Province. So they are about to win now. Dramatic information. Seems the Moblins have bent the knee to the Ordona Province. Surrendered. Don't want to fight them anymore. Following factions have declared that they are allies. The Moblins and Ordona Province. Following factions have declared Following factions have become client kingdoms, abandoning their independence and sovereignty. Ordona Province, the Moblins have bent the knee. Following factions have declared a truce to forces of the Twilight and the forces of the Twilight, the Ordona Province and the Darknut Legion. Okay. Just end the turn again. Oh, Kokiri army outside of Fort of Wings. They might try to take Fort of Wings next. Been a while since they were on the move. It's been a while since they conquered or made everyone in the forest bend the knee. Lizalfos. Been a while since I saw Lizalfos army is huge. Ganondorf, Gerudo Prince. Oh, he spawns on turn 86, not on turn 89. That's wrong. I am Ganondorf, the crown prince of the Gerudo, and sole male left of our race. The desert will bring nothing but death. There are hopes be in taking them from the lands of Hyrule. I am more than willing to lead our forces myself. Ganondorf is now serving as a general in the Gerudo army. Bodyguard consists of Agridanon, assassins, traits, authoritarian, brave, deceiver, fertile, rabbler, rouser. Okay, so we need an alliance with Ganondorf, Majora and the Darknut Legion, like in Hyrule Historia, but Majora might be defeated. We have new troops. Diplomatic information. The following factions are now at war with each other. Kokiri and the river Zora. They did attack Fort of Wings. The following factions have declared that they are allies to Ordona Province and the forces of the Twilight. Alright. Huge Kokiri army. Here we have Sheikah the Green, general that spawned for the Lizalfos. King Sarsef, Gerudo Khan, Archduke Nailed, 3 out of 4 unique custom generals. They also have Princess Zelda. I don't know where she is. And they have Maxite too, when I think about it. Storm Zora general. Ganondorf has spawned. And I almost want to look at their part of the world. Send a spy there. We have a Stalfos, General Weimarks. He has also spawned. Let's end the turn. Ah, I forgot we had new troops. We need to move them next time. Zelda. I believe the neck of the Gerudo will spawn. You'll see. It's the goal of Sheikah and take Kokiri village, take the Shadow Temple fort, and take the main Highland cities, London Ranch especially, and Snow Peak, but also Vicaro. Maybe not, because the Visrobes will take it later. But take many of the areas there. Diplomatic information. The following factions have declared that they are allies, the River Zora and the Kokiri. That didn't take long for the River Zora to surrender. The following factions have declared a truce, the River Zora and the Lizalfos, and the River Zora and the Dick tribes. Okay, following factions have become client kingdoms. The River Zora bent the knee to the Kokiri. Instead of fighting them, they pissed themselves, and the Kokiri sent troops here. Oh, they had 2 armies. Of course they gave up. Didn't want to fight that with just 1 army. Most of their generals at the same place, probably all of them at the same place. Relations improved, Goma very good. Okay, so the Kokiri got another area without a fight, as they gave up the war. River Zora gave up. Check the diplomacy. See that they have a lot of vassals. The Kokiri have made vassals out of the Deku tribes, the Lizalfos, Stalfos, the River Zora, and the Husky's remnants. The Stalfos in this campaign didn't have all their troops and all their heroes at the start, so they will spawn later with many of their staff, many of their heroes and such, and troops. But they have already surrendered. It might not change. The River Zora surrendered right now. Only the Moblins have surrendered to the Ordona Province. They are pretty strong, especially thanks to those war wagons that they have. No one else has vassals. The Ordona Province has 1 vassal, and the Kokiri have 5 vassals. The Suna has assimilated into the Midna faction, so they are part of the Midna faction. Okay. Don't really do much here. War is getting closer against Hyrule. If you look at their armies, we can see that they have mostly crossbowmen and infantry. Generals, the infantry bodyguards. It's a little bit boring. They have this dangerous general, he's an elephant. Small elephant. She's really dangerous. She has a projectile to kill a lot of troops from afar. It can kill a lot of troops in melee. Can't be killed by infantry. Sheikah have a lot of infantry, very good infantry, but can't kill her. They need to use the mages against Fee. Forgot about Fee. They have her. Then they have the Keaton Saboteurs. They are like grenadiers. They throw explosive bottles at the enemy. Just end the turn. Kokiri conquered without even having to fight. Their mere presence was enough to scare the enemy into surrendering. Runaka, Fortress Guard. I am honored that I have been noticed, my master. I am Runeka, the lowly guard, whom had the fortune kill an important target of yours. I assure you that I will continue to impress in the future. Runeka is now serving as a general in the Gerudo army. Bodyguard consists of mounted dune archers. Traits: good ambusher, good defender, lewd, gregarious, drinks, and she has a cool hero ability where she can like fire a magic projectile, but if you use it too much the game might crash in battle. Okay, we won't use the stance yet. Diplomatic information: the following factions have declared that they are allies: the Ordonians and the Labrina regime. The following factions have declared a truce: Zora and the Fairies of Tarm. Okay. They're not really interested in this front anymore. The Labrinian armies haven't reconquered this area yet. The dragon has moved here together with some generals. That explains why they lost this area. They reconquered this area and they have access to the hand cannoneers now. They have better troops. Conquer their capital. They conquer this area too. Let's move over here. The fairies have conquered this area. They're holding Holly. Settlement. This is Labrinian held. Might be. Oh, this general, this troop. End the turn. Leave that Dake and the Volvagian here with the Gerudo spawn together with Ganondorf. So they have 3 numerals, and all of them have unique struggles. In order to get Ganon, they need to conquer the Forest Temple, which I will never do. And to get Comb, I believe, we're dead as well. To get that, I believe we killed Quinrova earlier, so they could probably get home. The other, which Kazakk is a part of the unit. Now we got new troops. Diplomatic information: the following factions are now at war with each other: the Fairies of Tarm and the Gorons. The following factions have declared that they are allies: the Ordonians and the Fairies of Tarm, the Zora and the Fairies of Tarm. And the following factions become client kingdoms, abandoning their independence and tolerance to the Ordonians and the Fairies of Tarm. The Ordonians bent the knee to the Fairies, and the became their vassal. An independent part of the Fairies of Tarm now. So the Zora are still controlling. I was wrong. It was the Zora. They're still holding these areas. Alright, the only difference is that the fairies have taken Holy, and that the Hyronians in their capital, they have bent the knee to the fairies. The fairies have taken this area to help of one of their giants. Okay, we can move here. The Zora is still holding this area. They might have reconquered this area too. You're on turn 89. We had some new troops. Okay, let's see, we will end the turn. Oh, a Zora general. Here are army. I wonder what they are doing there. Seeing as how they had to go through the Goron lands. Or maybe they came from a different direction, from the Zora lands. Then they should have been stopped by other armies, I don't know. Stance change, no. Diplomatic information. The following factions are now at war with each other. Ordona Province and the Dark Legion. The Moblins broke their alliance. They picked the Dark Legion. Okay. We have a diplomat of the Twilight. Okay. Who are these guys? Generic General. Yagosokus. You're at war with them. Just out to win that. Execute them. Relations with the Zora, of course. Or the Gorons too. Okay, let's end the turn. We have 10 fully sized armies. Might not be enough for the game. Princess Zelda 3 has finally spawned. I am Princess Zelda the Third, and I am now the ruler of Hyrule. We must work to secure our borders, for those that gather at them are on edge. Let us work towards that goal before we begin to shake hands with them. Princess Zelda 3 is now serving as a general in the Hylian army. Bodyguard consists of ironclad elites. Traits: authoritarian, strategic skill, upright, good commander, victor virtue, just. Oh, and the Moblins also get a new general, King Bulblin. Some chief. I am King Bulblin. I fight for the strongest side. Right now that be you. If you stay strong, you boss me around. If not, oh well. King Bulblin is now serving as general in your army. Bodyguard consists of Asheron generals. Traits: good attacker, disciplinarian, loyal, just to be active. Superstitious, that is a wrong text by the way. Asheron generals, that's a Gerudo unit. But his bodyguard is more likely boar riders. Let's change that. Oh, Prince Rally's heir to Lanyru has spawned too. The problem with his spawn is that his faction has been destroyed. It'll be interesting to look at the map now and see if he spawned for the rebels or something. I am Prince Rallis, the son of Queen Midna. Please do not inform her that I am running around with the army. She is very overprotective. I have to prove to her that I am fit to lead. I can't do that by her trapping me in my room with Miss Adia, which is General Adia. Prince Rallis is now serving as a general in the destroyed Lanyru Province army. Bodyguard consists of coast riders. He has a cavalry bodyguard. Traits: loyal, ignorant, race, a disciplinarian, introverted, just. And by the way, I believe another general spawns together with him. I believe it's Queen Larta, which fits the timeline, seeing as Rutella is dead. Still deceased, Gorons and Zora. End of turn report, same as before. Now it's time to save. And look at the map. So we'll start Twilight realm. Nothing has changed, of course. We have no enemies there anymore. Toocca are still holding their island, Crescent Island. Libranians have taken Crown Ridge. They have access to the Crown Ridge Gorons, Rolling Ridge Gorons, Gorons of Rolling Ridge. We have a huge Toocca army outside of the capital of Lina City. They need to take that in order to win the campaign. So the Toocca, they only need 3 areas to win. They need their Ayar, these 2 areas that they start with, and then they need Lina City. So that's probably their goal here. And their cavalry is pretty good. Still worse than the Libranian Bears, the Blue Dragoons. They might still be able to take the capital with this huge force. I don't know. The General Nalbalf, Librarian Freem. Okay, Diplomat. Lizalfos still have this area. They have one area on the map. Here I haven't moved the troops yet. Ordonians took this area. Canyons have one area. Lost everything else. They spawned too late. Couldn't fight the Ordonians, they were too strong. Fairies have some good looking merchants placed out on the map. Moblins still hold Ordona Fawn. They have surrendered. No, they picked the side of the Darknuts. So yeah, they are still on the side of the Darknuts. The Darknuts have retaken Aslosus from the Twilight forces and taken back Onolan. And taken back Unius Jed. And taken back Tantari. So they do very well in out resolves. Ordonian or general outside. Alustal has moved all the way over there. The Midna faction still holds Arbeiter Grounds and Paladorf. They have troops outside of the now besieged former capital of the Sunayus. They have priestesses there. Captain Validna. Okay, but they've lost most of their areas here to the Darknuts. They only have 2 areas. That's a bit disappointing. Then it knew that the Darknuts are really strong. So yeah, it's not too surprising. They defeated Una somehow. Here we have Runica, Gerudo, Rowan Model, and another generic general, Yagodorf. Soldiers. Another general, Dardoviel, an army. So the Midna faction still holds Parapa as well. Parapa, Paladorf, and Arbeiter Grounds. They do not have many troops defending. Seem to have been losing a lot against the Darknuts. They will probably lose sooner just. Gorons are still holding their main homeland, and Adorn, highly an area that they took in the beginning of the campaign. Kingdom of Hyrule. The Oocca are holding Rutal Land. Captain Princess Zelda for Spawnpool Army. Here we have a Spawnpool Army, computer neutral. Captain Princess Zelda for... I don't know what that is, but I believe that this is probably Prince Rallis. He spawns for the... He is a Spawnpool army probably because the faction is destroyed. He would probably spawn there. The Oocca have taken Gorda Lagra from the Gorons now. Fairies have taken Natso from the rebel fairies. Ordonians are still holding Huron. They bent the knee to the fairies of Tarm. Fairies have taken Sandcrab Cove from the Zora. Zora are still holding the Subrosian lands. Seem to be fighting the fairies. We'll check that. No, they are allied now. They are not vassals. Okay. The Kokiri have taken the Deki capital. Huskies are still holding Torongo, the Deki monkey capital. And the Kokiri are still holding the Huskies capital. Huskies are still holding Sacred Forest Meadow and Torongo. We have a huge army in Sacred Forest Meadow, the Forest Temple. The Kokiri have taken Gubalvi from the Lizalfos. They've taken Doodleby from the Dick tribes. The Dick tribes have one area left, Yugal. That's when they're surrendered. Kokolok is held by the Lizalfos, their only area left. Bern Woods is held by the Kokiri. Looks like Zabrosha is held by the Zora and Noon in Lebrina. Otherwise, the fairies have taken a bunch of areas. And they are laying siege to the Gorons too. The general, one of these cool new general models. Nice. It's General Meserope. Should probably take Gorgolona. They still have King Dodungo here. Taking Goronduga. Fairies have also taken Rutoval from the Gorons. The Zora have taken back Neirunis from the Gorons. Oocca are laying siege to Gorforgare. Now we need to check one thing. The Oocca, they are allied only to us. The Zora, they are allied to Lanyru. They are not counted as destroyed yet. Into the very destroyed Fairies of Tarm. So they are allied to the Fairies of Tarm. And they combined their troops against the Gorons. Gorons still have the Fire Temple, but they are weak there. The capital is also under siege by the Oocca. Seems the Gorons are losing the war. Then we have Dungus Cavern. Oocca over there too. We have Zelda here. She is at war with the Oocca, I believe. Let's see. Kingdom of Hyrule. They are at war with the Oocca, so it seems Zelda will fight the Oocca here. She's a fully sized army. Lot of armies. General Pardon there. Here we have Zelda 3, Princess Zelda 3, a Rule Warriors bonus. Yes, yeah, this is the bonus one. Bonus Zelda 3. Here is the real one. Princess Zelda 3, they have the same strat model, but a different battle model. Okay, so she has spawned. Didn't see Ganondorf, he's probably inside of a city somewhere. Same with Volvegi and Daken. Ordonian heroes also have strat models, such as Ilya. Majora still holds. No, it's the Kingdom of Hyrule holding this area. General Zora is there. Majora has been vanquished. And the Ordona Province has taken most of the Moblin lands, even their capital. They only have two areas left. That's why they surrendered. Okay, Majora is defeated. Darknuts are doing well, actually. They had like 2 areas